You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, team. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's American Idol After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's American Idol After Show.
Big boots and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, cause you notice that butt was stuffed.
All right, settle down.
One-hit wonders.
What was that?
Surprise.
And that was brought to you by Stephen Lemieux and Mark E. Allen. Hey, what's up, guys?
Brilliant.
We all know that Bing is for doing, and what are we doing? We're doing another after show on AfterBuzz TV. This is American Idol Season 12, or is it Season 30?
Close.
Something like that.
Season 12, Episode 30. Ooh. I'm JC, and I'll be your host tonight. And of course, joining me as always, we'll start with the lovely lady to my right.
Hello, world. It's Stephanie Gorgi.
And across the table.
Hey, everyone. Violet Kanian.
Hi, I'm Mark E. Allen.
Mark,
Well done, my friend.
AfterBuzz chat roll, please send Mark some happy pills.
No, I'm happy, man.
And of course, no show would be complete. We have someone new. Well, he's not new, but we have someone else in the booth tonight. So we're kind of cheating on Martin. What's going on? Who do we have in the back tonight?
We got Mr. Steve liking the big butts in the booth.
Woo!
And he cannot lie.
Well, yeah, I can lie. I told you I liked your tie today.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't the lie, though.
Send all your hate mail.
It's going to be that kind of show.
It's going to be that kind of show because tonight we've got a lot of songs to cover. And actually, AfterBuzz Nation, we've got a great little treat because our lovely Violet Kanian had an opportunity to interview all the remaining Idol contestants.
I did. Woo-woo.
Lucky.
It was awesome.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later in our news, gossip, and Violet segment, of course.
Yes, and that was thanks to Pacific Rim Video.
Of course, give them a shout out,
Yes.
of course. So, before we go any further, we always like to start with a little bit of a recap of last Thursday, where we said goodbye to the lovely country strong Miss Janelle Arthur. Thoughts?
Which you guys kind of predicted a little, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what we do.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, it seemed like that was the right move at the time. Definitely, you know, I thought that Kree was going to be in the bottom two, and we'll see kind of, she was. But yeah, it seemed like that was the necessary move, was for Janelle to go home, and they did not use the save. So that's still available?
We don't know.
Is that what everybody else is thinking too? That has to be on everybody's mind.
The save, I have no.
Because the save was supposed to be kept till top 5.
In usual season, like season before.
But from what I'm hearing, they may use it. We do not know.
We don't even know the cutoff. There's like no talk about a cutoff.
What if
Did
it's
they
like the
use
top
last
two?
two?
Maybe
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
like-
make it like extra dramatic at the end.
Yeah, what if, like Mark said, the
Two
last
finales.
two.
There you go.
What the heck? Bring everyone back.
We need the ratings this year on Idol, so please, we're going to have not one, but 2 finales.
There you go.
All right, so, and of course, a quick shout out. If you're not watching us live, well, let's say hello to the chat roll, Watchtower Base, Lions Fan, and everyone watching us at home right now. But if you're not watching us live, make sure to tune in on iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, OneCast. Let us know what you think. Comment, subscribe. Let us know if you like this little leopard number that Stephanie's wearing.
Oh, thanks. Compliment of my roommate.
Hey.
Good looks,
Thanks,
Rebecca.
roommate.
Very well, but let us know. And of course, remember, which is your favorite Idol season? Let us know what you want to do with the rest of this season, because this season's falling off the rails,
Aye.
except for the singers.
Yay.
Right, yeah, that's solid.
Absolutely. But before we jump into tonight, anything else that stood out, like let's say Fantasia?
Fantasia was amazing, yeah.
Oh my God.
Phenomenal. Okay, okay, I'm going to confess something. I had tickets to last week's show, the Thursday show just as a regular fan, and I was like, do I want to go stand in line for 5 hours to see Fantasia and Clay? I was never really a big fan of theirs, and then I regretted not going.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At this moment,
that was.
I want you to relinquish your superfan badge.
Hey!
Sorry.
Hand it over, lady.
Hand it over.
No way.
You want me to mute her?
Yeah, Steven, we need you. You're the muscle.
All right, she's muted. You can't talk anymore.
I'm mad
Okay, that's right. We're gonna start a penalty box. You are now.
PTI.
Yes, a little. 30 seconds. Mute her, Steven. There you go. You're in
I'll
the
start
penalty
doing the
box.
strikes.
Okay, we can talk about Fantasia. Okay, would Fantasia? How would she do this season, Violet? No, you can't talk right now.
Fantasia, she's beyond good, and she was back then. And that's the thing about the show. From the very beginning of the show to the end of American Idol, they grow so much. And then after that, like Fantasia or Carrie Underwood, these people just become superstars, and it's just unbelievable. So, with your question,
Would yes?
yeah, I mean, it's so hard to tell in this.
He's got a
this
little
day
bit
and
of the
age.
Mariah thing going on right now.
I do, thanks. Yeah, no, it's by my hair. But I don't think she would win the show. But it would be great to see. I think she would be top 3.
Okay, we're still on like second 27, so you still have 3 seconds in your penalty box. So we're gonna go to Stephanie. How would Fantasia do on this season's Idol?
Excellent. But you know what? And she sounds so good too because I haven't heard her in so long. So it was so fresh and it was so nice. She probably would kill it after the experience, after time and everything. Yeah.
All right. Okay,
She'd do
so
good.
JC, what did you think? Did you like it?
She has more of a unique voice than the other girls.
I thought it was good.
You think she'd win the season?
Vocally, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She still has the best performance in Idol history, Summertime, still to this day. And Violet, let's go to your opinion, but we're out of time because we got to move to the next segment. So, of course.
Oh, no.
I quit.
Don't be mean to my friend.
Yay!
What'd you think, Violet?
I thought she was amazing. The emotion that came out of her during that song, I was with her crying. I mean, wow, just #POW.
Oh no.
Now the Mariah
Hashtag
thing
in
is
it to win it.
it's on this side.
Another penalty box. There's no quoting Mariah Carey.
Ever.
No.
You're right.
Okay. Should we talk about tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's over here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Okay, overall thoughts. What'd you guys think of one-hit wonders and song of their choice? Did it do it for you? What are the top? Are you feeling the top 4?
New people stood out to me.
Exactly.
Completely
Yeah.
and utterly.
I can't wait to find out who
Wow.
The
that was.
opposite.
That sounds like a tease, everybody. All right, so what now, Steph? Yeah, someone else stood out for you too?
No, yeah, we're on the same page, Violet and I, because
Is it Summertime?
Dude, Steven is so money. This is Fantasia Season 3's performance of Summertime, which Simon still calls
Listen to
the
that.
greatest performance on Idol history.
listen to her. Get
we are.
it, girl. But yes, someone did stand out tonight. It was Angie.
Oh, really?
Surprise,
Well, we're gonna
surprise.
get to it. We're gonna get to it. Hold your horses. See, she's the new one. She's like, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's okay. That's all I'm going to tell you.
We
You
gotta
don't know what I
bring
have to
him in.
say.
We gotta bring them in.
She doesn't know why. You don't know why she stood out.
Exactly.
Up in a few. All right. Let's start with the very first Miss Amber Holcomb. I almost did a Nikki.
Penalty box.
You're muted.
Which, by the
Yeah, mute
way,
him.
I can't believe no one called her out on that. I would have looked at him and like, are you serious?
So Amber was amazing.
JC's in the penalty box, so I'll take this one.
Yep.
Amber Holcomb singing her first song, which was Celine Dion, Power of Love. So this is her choice. What do you guys think about that?
That was good.
I loved when she started a cappella.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I wish she just stayed a cappella the whole time. But she was just smooth and amazing, and her voice is amazing.
Absolutely, and the smoke. The smoke was huge tonight. and everything. JC, you okay?
I'm just waiting to see if
there
I'm
you
still.
go.
I'm not muted
You're
anymore.
on.
Yay. Okay.
Psych, you're muted. No,
Did you
I'm
like
just
her look tonight? Did you guys like her look with the kind of, she was going to
With
get
the
the
white-
curly hair, which was different?
kidding. Oh, no.
No.
We didn't like the 80s kind of,
No, exactly. 80s, because I said that already.
yeah, but it's time for it to come back around, no?
Oh, no.
The
Okay.
80s should never, ever return.
Well, sometimes it looks good on people. It didn't flatter her.
I liked it for her. It was something to
Kinda.
change it up, and I felt like, I mean, with her superstar voice that she's growing each week, I think it was cool for her to do something like this.
I think that
Memorable.
you shouldn't do all 80s. I think that she could have done 80s and then
The hair
a different
and
look.
then, yeah.
Because
Side ponytail? No.
penalty box, Mark.
No, what?
Yes.
All right, you guys ready?
Go.
Go for
I'm
it.
speaking on behalf of the chat roll tonight because I actually kind of agree with them. This is from Taylor. She says, Jimmy totally called him out on pushing Amber. She by far did not have the best night tonight. And there's already disagreement. Okay, Taylor, you're starting a little bit of a war here. This is good, though. I have to agree with Taylor to this point because I know deep down inside the Idol brainchild, they want Amber here. They've been pushing her for a while. I think tonight she was really good.
Yeah.
I will say this, but I think they've been really pushing her the last few weeks because we've heard on set that she's had, she's been a little homesick and things of that nature. But Violet disagrees.
Can I just add? Okay, I
Sure.
don't think they've been pushing her. I think they've been pushing another contestant, which I've voiced before, and we'll get to that later. But I don't think they've been pushing her. I think the only reason the judges have been just praising her week after week is because America is just not understanding her and they're not getting it. So nobody is voting for her, and she's week after week she's ended up in the bottom two. So I think the judges feel like, this girl is amazing. You guys need to vote for her. Why aren't you voting for her? So I think that's why they keep pushing her, so America can vote for her, so she can actually stay in the competition. I don't know if they're rooting or pushing her to actually win the whole thing, but
I think that was kind of a story of the past. In like the last 3 weeks, and they said it themselves that she's grown the most this season, and I totally agree with that. I'm 100%. So I think that, these last 3 weeks when they kind of like seeing like, wow, this person is kind of like she was the dark horse the whole time and kind of coming up now, and they're kind of rooting for her because she is pulling out all the stops.
Wouldn't you say this season, we've given it a lot of grief and it hasn't been our overall favorite season per se, but with these last 4 contestants, literally I think it's a toss-up. I really think the gap has been really close. I think Amber did close the gap tonight. I think she had a great performance tonight, but I think between all 4, it's splitting hairs right now.
Usually you can tell who's next to leave, and I think Janelle was kind of that person to leave from the girls, the first to go. And now that she's gone, it's like who's going to go
now
home?
it's exactly, which is
who in the world could possibly go home.
But I think like in her Celine Dion song, she definitely was able to do Celine Dion. She was hitting all the right notes.
Yes.
I felt like that first performance had the perfect build. It was a perfect song choice for her to start off with. She still had the kind of Whitney look, which is working for her 100%. But I liked how she could still hit the Celine Dion notes and still bring it to 2013 with her style. Like they said, she added flavor to her performances tonight. But like a lot of these times, you'll feel like they're imitating the artist. For her, I felt like I felt Amber 100%.
Absolutely. She just literally stood there and sang the crap out of it.
Yeah.
You want to take a caller?
We got a caller.
Sure.
Let's patch him on through.
Caller, you're on the line with the American Idol AfterBuzz TV After Show.
Who do we got online?
hello.
Josh, how you guys doing?
Hi, Josh.
Hello.
Josh, right?
Is it Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
What's going on, Josh? Where are you calling from, buddy?
I'm calling from Miami.
Oh,
very nice.
excellent. Thanks for calling.
So what's going on? What are your thoughts? So what makes you a super fan of Idol?
I just love seeing the different artists come about from Idol and just seeing them transform their careers and just seeing like normal, ordinary people
Absolutely.
with amazing voices just become, stars.
Now, do you have a favorite?
Yes, that's why I'm calling.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, let us know.
For this, Candace is my favorite for this season, and I don't know. Tonight wasn't just a good night for me. Like I wasn't loving tonight for her or for Kree at all.
Totally.
I thought it was just horrible.
What about it?
Not in terms of the song choices, but in terms of how the judges. I don't know. I feel like the judges were really trying to push Amber tonight, and Angie was on fire tonight. So I'm not even gonna say anything bad about Angie, but I felt like they were pushing Amber so much tonight from their comments towards, oh, you're ready for success, you're ready, you don't need this show.
Now, Josh,
but then
I was just going to add to that. Have you noticed in the contrast to that is like, let's say when Angie finishes a performance, like in previous weeks, they'll say, Keith especially would say, I can't wait till you go on tour so that you become this full-fledged artist. And in a way, it's kind of like a bit of a diss because they're propping Amber.
I agree.
Josh, one of the, on our chat line, Taylor says, thank you.
And that's the thing too. I think part of that it might have been, we're watching it on TV, and I think because seeing it live, they might have heard something different. We don't always. It's almost two different performances too.
But I mean, like, how can, for instance, tonight they're talking about old-fashioned. They keep bringing that up, old-fashioned, old-fashioned. Amber, when has she not sung something old-fashioned? She's always good at it, and she always excels at it, but I feel like I'm watching Showtime at the Apollo.
That is so true. I completely agree with you.
All right, so it's...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
And I feel like Candace tonight, with even the Drake song, I mean, you call that old-fashioned, but yet you have Amber who can sing Barbara Streisand and be called current. It makes no sense whatsoever.
So
I know what you're saying, Josh. I feel like they are talking more about what they're doing with the song that they're choosing, and I mean, I agree with everything you're saying about Amber.
Well, Josh, we really appreciate your opinion, and definitely call us back and make sure to, rate us on iTunes and whatnot, because definitely it is about the super fans. So love to hear more from you. So everyone give it up for Josh in Miami.
Thanks, Josh.
All right, thanks.
Guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, so we're still on the first song from Amber. We didn't even get to the Donna Summer because I think you and I were agreeing on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Violet.
I feel like the Donna Summer, when they were going crazy standing, I was like, whoa, did I miss something here? I didn't feel the Donna Summer song. I thought, like Josh was just saying, very old-fashioned. I got really bored with it, and I didn't understand why they were making such a big deal out of it. It was MacArthur Park, and I don't know, I thought her voice wasn't that amazing. It lost me in a few parts, and I love that Jimmy Iovine came out and said something.
And that's the thing too, like she did the longest note in Idol history, like they were saying. But I felt like after that, she tried to do the fun route, which she does, every once in a while. I still felt like her voice was it was a good performance. It was just an interesting song choice for me, and I wasn't loving that.
One of our super fans even wrote it. Derek Johnson was saying right now it is. Ultimately, they're so close, it's song choice.
Yeah.
So now it's the strategy.
Absolutely.
I mean, because they're so close, literally. I mean, what did you think, Stephanie, about the second song? Were you feeling the Donna Summer? Were you getting a disco ball thing? No?
No, you know what? The only part that I liked was when, after the longest note in history, which unfortunately wasn't that good, she should have cut it because she started, then you were like, yo, stop, relax. Like,
I feel that. I thought it was good.
When she walked forward, there was a moment where she sounded really nice, and then you kind of forgot what was going on, but then it just went back to like, no, it was bad.
I thought her voice was shaky throughout the whole thing.
It was a horrible song choice. And remember, so I've been thinking about how we continuously like to say that it's a singing competition. No, it's the American Idol. And you know what? It is. It's American Idol, and that's the reason why they put the effort in their performance, because they have to look good as a whole. And she made more than one bad choice with that song.
But we're like we're now almost judging them almost by note by note. That's how close it is.
At this point, you have to, because they all have amazing voices. We can't deny that. We can never say they don't.
Now it's American Idol, the performance.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why, because they do. They all sound great.
Okay, so now would you say, could this be leading us up to artists going in the opposite direction, perhaps? Because now I'm going into Kree.
Okay.
Kree Nation. Girl, we've raved about it for most of the season, and I think since last week she's been phoning it in, and she's lost like a twinkle in her eye in her performances. Yeah. Anyone disagree? Yeah. I mean,
no, she definitely.
And I love Kree.
Yeah, exactly. And she's one that I jumped on the bandwagon, like I said, late. I say that every week. In these last 2 weeks, it kind of feels like she lost the twinkle in her eye, like you said. But I mean, she still sings it great, and I really like what Keith was saying about just leaving it all out there, because you definitely need to do that at this stage of the competition.
Here's the thing: the song was good.
The first song was really good.
Yeah,
they're good, but
the bluesiness.
Don't you guys?
I like that she went a little more country, bluesy country with that song, because I have been hearing that she's not country enough, and I actually did ask her about that. But I don't know. I love, I totally agree with you. What Keith said about her emotion. She's not connected, and it's losing me.
In that song, I don't feel like she needed to be that connected to it,
in the
though.
second song,
it's like it was a little bit bluesy, and like I felt like she was feeling it in that song, and she was able to do some falsetto stuff and do her runs that we know her for. So
in her first song or the second?
The first one hurt so bad.
Song,
yeah, because like I felt like she was a strong performer in that first song.
She's always a strong performer, but as you mentioned in prior episodes, this episode, her problem was the effortless thing. This is where it got to her because it did. She sounded good, but that's the reason why we're not really remembering her performance. I mean, she's always good, and now, I mean, I thought that wasn't going to be an issue, but
she should have did Drake.
She should have, right? She needs to surprise us. She needs to impress us.
She just sounded good, but she didn't. She always sounds great. We just need to sound. We need something even more. She needs to like top it off.
She can't just go up there and sing with her amazing
now
voice.
She's very effortless.
Notice we're all discussing the problem, so how does she solve it? I mean, how does she get there? How does she get that guttural feeling?
Maybe like Chris Allen when he did Heartbreak or Heartless. Yeah, when he did that, it was like,
That's
what?
how he
And
won
he
the
came
show.
out there with just acoustic guitar, like showed risk. He came out and killed it on stage, and that's why he won the whole season.
That's what she needs to do. She needs to take chances, and she doesn't take large chances.
She does like these old school songs that she's familiar with, she's comfortable with. She's too comfortable on stage.
Right, which is what that's the good thing about her, because she does look fantastic on stage and she does all of that well. And it's important to do that, but now we do need her to take some risks so that she can stand out.
So how about this? So the fact that because she sang two songs that she loves tonight, like those were the songs that she wanted to sing because she grew up on those songs. So do you change who you are to win the competition, or are you satisfied with winning 4th place and know that you're gonna have a hit record in the next year anyways?
Brilliant point, because her career.
Say that again.
Let's take a moment while Mark pats himself on the back. This moment brought to you by iTunes. Make sure to comment and subscribe. Okay,
5 stars.
Now, you know what? Yeah, she can leave. She can leave tomorrow. She can, because she's gonna have an amazing career. And I guess, and as Mariah said, she's is she the one that she said that she's the singer-songwriter, or was that Angie?
That was Angie.
I think that was Angie, yeah.
Gosh, it's so confusing.
They called everybody
right?
Angie tonight.
Yeah.
Right,
I know,
so
because that's what they were thinking about.
But Kree, we've said it from the very get. She was the most seasoned singer there. The way she took charge of the studio, the way she is a singer, she knows where everyone belongs. She knows how to orchestrate the songs. She knows what she's doing. She's not going to have a worry. Exactly. Yeah. Some of these other artists, let's say Amber, if they went, I want to see what kind of artist they'll be outside of this. With Kree, we already know
exactly
who she's going to be.
And we're going to love her.
So props to her, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're split. What'd you guys think of the second song, the Annie Lennox and Percy Sledge remake of A Whiter Shade of Pale?
Yeah.
That was the one that I was completely disconnected. I stopped paying attention at one point. I'm like, why am I not paying attention to her? She's one of my favorites. And I realized that she doesn't, I mean, exactly what Keith said again. She needs to just pour her heart out and just leave it there and just walk away. That's what I want to see from Kree.
And that's all she really needs, because she has everything else. And if we would see this performance for the first time and see it live, you'd still be blown away just because of how well she sings. And she threw some big notes in there at the end to kind of wake us up. But just that outdated arrangement that she picked, it just wasn't. It was just another slow ballad, and I don't know, it wasn't enough to bring it back.
I would like to see her sing the way she sings privately. You know, when you're not worried about Nikki, Randy, and everybody in your face.
But that's what she used to do.
And that's why she was always on top.
Yeah, but now this is the time to do it though now.
Did she do it? Maybe let's move on to the duet with Amber and Kree. Because in a way, I saw 2 artists going in 2 different directions.
The only part of the duet that I really liked was the a cappella part.
With the
for
Adele?
Amber and Kree, yeah.
The Adele, rumor has it?
Yes,
okay.
when the music stopped and they started singing a cappella, that's when they stood out the most. But yeah, that was it. I mean,
did they seem like a duet?
No, I mean, Amber definitely outshined her. I felt like most of the time. They both sounded good, and it was like a cool performance with the drums and everything. But it was. It wasn't anything outrageous.
It felt to me that there were two singers singing side by side.
Yeah.
And you could put a wall between them, and there was no acknowledgement between them. Like, see here, look, here's Stephanie, here's JC. Hi, how are you, Stephanie? Oh my God, let's do a duet.
Okay.
You know, that's
What are you guys gonna do?
we're gonna do Rumor Has It.
No,
after
we're
the
gonna
show.
Okay.
No, I want to hear it now.
Yeah. Can we just
You
do
know,
that?
I don't know that song.
Yes,
Let's
it
do
is.
Men in the Mirror.
It's 3.
I don't.
Rumor has it.
No.
Okay, that is why we're your host. All right, save us from the sinking ship. Violet, what did you think of the duet?
I thought it started really strong. I was like, whoa, okay, they both have a little feistiness. But then it just kind of got lost. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it's just because of the stage of the competition. Because any
Yeah.
other time, that was
We
a good
would've been
enough
like,
performance. Like, yeah, that
whoa.
was dope. Hey, good. They both sang it well, or whatever. It's just the fact that we have possibly 3 more weeks after
Yes.
this.
So, chat roll, or guys listening or watching, if you think Mark is spoiled, let us know. Are we being spoiled?
I think we're all spoiled because top
Right, small
4 is
bed or something?
amazing.
Yeah.
Mark's spoiled. We'll mute him.
Dude, Steven is just taking over the ship.
Anyways, I was going to. Oh,
Let's move on because we still have a lot of show to cover. So
Yes.
let's move on to a young lady by the name of Angie Miller, singing
Angie.
"Who You Are," Jessie J. Who I do not like people that cover the song.
what?
I do not like people that very few. There's one artist that I personally know that does a great cover of the song. Until tonight.
Ooh, okay, that you
This was
saved
her
yourself.
second time singing it. She sang it in Hollywood Week.
And I was okay with it. It wasn't my favorite performance. I thought tonight's was much better.
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's grown so much.
And she was
Yeah,
in
she's
the
like a foot taller.
moment, which is what they repeatedly. I appreciate that Angie, when the judges give her advice, she takes it.
She takes
and what's
it.
what they always say to her? They said, "You're on the piano, feel it, get into the music.
Oh my
Don't worry about
gosh.
it." And then she delivers it. You know, you're given constructive criticism, take it, follow it, use it in your performance. Well done, Angie. She did a fantastic job tonight.
Is she peaking at the right time, Violet?
Absolutely. She can win this entire thing. Okay, I am.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing, though. 'cause
Oh my gosh.
Angie's Violet's homegirl now. So.
No, Steven, you got to hear this because we've been battling Violet all season about this.
That's right.
Angela wasn't always her favorite.
No, she wasn't. I actually was rooting for her not to win. And she completely and utterly won me over. Granted, she was the sweetest sweetheart in the world when
And you
I
guys had the
talked to
same
her, and we have the same top, and that was awesome. But oh my gosh, when she was on that piano, I was like, kind of like, okay, she's probably gonna do another, sweet little ballad, hit some notes. But no, she literally told us exactly how she's feeling at that very moment. She did what Kree should do. She poured everything out, and you're just like, yes. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I thought it was all right.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm joking. No, all right, here's the thing. That song is so freaking hard to sing. That chorus is ridiculous. Brilliant song. Back at that white piano was amazing. And I love the bridge that she did when she kind of even was just talking it and then got back into it, showing her artistry and just knowing her as an artist. Unbelievable performance. I want to give a shout out to my friend Angel Taylor, who does a ridiculous version of this song too. That's, oh my God, I've grown to love that song like the last 3 weeks listening to Angel sing it, and then seeing her sing this live tonight. Unbelievable. She's peaking at the right time. She's been peaking the whole time, but she's going on the mountains now.
Can I add one more thing?
How we've been right from the beginning.
Yes.
Well, no, because she's grown. She's finally growing. And one thing I did notice, the enunciations, the way she says every word, every letter of every word, she completely let that go by like the second line in the song. She completely got lost in the song.
And this was her choice, and I didn't even think about it until Mariah said this, that she could have picked her own song that she sang in Hollywood Week 2. Now, do you think that's something that, was this a strategy?
Well, you know what? We were contemplating while we were watching it. We brought it up, but Violet said, I don't think so. So it sounds like a tease for your piece coming up in a minute.
I know why she didn't.
So, but you know what? This has been a love fest. We all love Angie, and my favorite part about AfterBuzz and just keeping the conversation going is the disagreements. And the chat roll disagrees. Yes. Let's see. I believe it is carry the one, dot the lowercase j. It is Derek Johnson. Did not like it at all. He points out it sounded like she was screaming.
That was part of the song, yeah.
That's.
I don't think she was screaming.
This is what makes the show great.
I'm pretty good. Yeah.
I would have pointed that out.
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
And I didn't meet her, so I have no reason. I'm not being biased or anything.
Okay, but we haven't even talked about the second song, which I even thought was even better.
Yes.
Best song of the night, absolutely. Crimea River, Julie London. The beginning was haunting.
She was a grown woman in that song. The way she came out, the way that she performed it, everything about it was fantastic, and it was good.
No piano either.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly, which is surprising because they said that that's what she needs to use to be able to get that kind of a performance.
This is like the second week in a row where she did something like
And
this.
she didn't try to do like, the crazy rocker thing. And she's
which
so
was
much
so
fun to
flattering
watch
for her. It was. She was very delicate.
She was feeling it too.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Has she ever sang a song like this throughout the season? Like an old Torch song? Because this is how Amber closed the show last week, doing a Streisand number. They're very similar, these old, like jazzy, hot, like flaming songs. And she showed us another side that we had yet to see of her. And I think she's almost, her strategy is perfect. Because now, wow, this girl can do this now?
Right.
And even the judges were saying, woo!
Yeah.
Well done.
Get it, JC. See, if she would have just busted into Justin Timberlake's song after this,
I know, right?
All right.
brought Timberland out.
Oh, it would have been killer.
No, no.
That's all she was missing.
All right.
And that's there's something that Nikki said that I totally agree with. Like throughout the whole season, Nikki's been saying some crazy things, but one thing she was on point when she said today. She said that Angie was snatching wigs off some heads, and she really is.
She did, and that was kind of funny.
It's crazy how we know exactly what Nikki means, right?
I don't. She's
Come on.
Hey, Steven, do you know what snatching wigs off the head off people means?
No.
See? Yeah, not
It
everyone knows.
means she is after winning. She is going to do whatever she needs to do to win at this point.
This moment in Ebonics Dictionary brought to you by Violet Kanian. All right, so, but you know what? She's killed it. We loved her. She's like amazing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're forgetting about one small person, Candace Glover.
What?
Who's been killing it all season.
Yes.
Stephanie didn't even know where I was going with this.
I didn't. You scared me for a second. Okay,
I
let's
scare
go.
myself sometimes. It's okay. It happens.
You have Angie eyes right now.
Angie eyes. Angie eyes. Hungry eyes.
Hungry
Yes,
eyes. I got it,
caught
but
it.
that wasn't funny.
Settle down. We got a show to do here. Okay, we got to go into Find Your Love by Drake.
Yes.
Candace Glover. Oh, okay, go ahead, Violet.
Okay.
She's taking off her earrings on this one, everybody, for
I am
watching.
taking my earrings off. Okay. Hey, where's my? Hello? Can you hear me?
me.
Okay. Okay. So I thought when they said, okay, she's gonna be singing Drake, I was like, whoa, she's gonna go crazy. She's gonna do some Chris Allen up in here. But I thought it was just really boring. And I love her, and she's been my #1 forever now. But I mean, she's been JC's face. She's been so good through this whole thing. Stop
Boring?
it! You're scaring me.
Has she been too good? Is that why? Has
She's been too good. She started amazing, and she's just going on being amazing, and now we're just like, okay, we know you're amazing, but what else can you do? And we are spoiled, and that's why Angie is surprising us, and Amber is surprising us, because they're becoming better and better, but Candace has nowhere to go. She's amazing. So it's...
Hold my baby. Excuse me. Oh, no. I don't think... Actually, I somewhat agree. Boring? Not boring. It's just... It was great.
Snatch your wig.
It's... no, actually, you know what?
She got her wig snatched.
I'm still thinking of Love Song. If you're gonna ask me about a Candace song, I'm still thinking about Love Song. And at the point we're on this season, just this season alone with these 4 women, she's gonna have to sing a love song just about every week.
Yeah.
Because the advantage the other girls have, and I hate to say it, it's almost like a pop idol look. that's going to get the teens.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest segment. And I don't know if Candice has that problem. It's that little slight problem that Joshua Ledet had last season, where he gospels the songs a little bit.
And it does fall into adult contemporary.
But here's the thing, it's Drake. So it doesn't matter. Even if she whispered the whole song, it still would have been a great song choice because it's Drake. He's on top right now. He's relevant.
He started from the bottom.
And now he's here. But here's the thing. The whole song, it was not bad by any means. It was a great. I felt like it was a great performance because it almost felt like it was free tempo how she was singing it. How it was almost like she was just coming up with it as she was singing, just doing kind of like backflips with it, and that kind of I think that is the reason why you guys got bored, because there was no structure to it. Like, it didn't have a build. It was kind of like, here I am, I'm just like the whole song just backflipping over there, everything, and doing all these tricks. So I know it's a good song choice. Nikki says she should have stuck to the melody, but she sang it well. She sang it well enough to not even worry about tomorrow.
I don't even know the original song. I'm not a Drake fan.
Better find your loving. You better find your heart.
Oh, I know that song. Oh, wow, that was that song.
Your heart.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, you know what?
Flash mob.
Here's the thing.
Awesome. Y'all are
And
harmonizing.
I believe it's Joshua Mobley who actually says she reminds him of a Jill Scott. Remember now, Jill Scott is also an amazing artist, so we got to keep that in mind. What, you become the Don here?
He is. I'm going to make you know for your camera fuse.
Everyone's goofing off here tonight. Steven, I've lost the rails, but not before I go into emotion. Uh-oh, I got muted.
Hello, I'm not. So, Emotion was good. Fantastic choice. Love the Bee Gees. And that's good that she's saying it because the first one wasn't like, oh, wow. But she sounded good in the second one. And you're right, she has nowhere to, oh, Candace, I love you. But
she has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
She's at the top.
No,
she
she can still do something.
She could. So the only unfortunate thing is that now she's showing us a side of like, wait, can you do everything else? Like, are you going to be able to, like, if she wins, can you bring this variety to your album? Or are you going to have to stick with that adult contemporary where
I want to see her.
I don't want to compare, but where Angie, now I'm starting to think, oh man, I bet you if she got with the right people and did all these right things, she'd probably come out with an incredible album.
Both of them.
Well, yeah, of course. Candace
she's not gonna bore you on
but
that.
yeah. Okay, you're right.
No, here's the thing. Like with her second performance, I felt like that song, her voice just fit like a glove. It was perfect. It was pure at the beginning, and she had the two. Like the staging was cool. How she had like the three vocalists next to her, and the other side had like three instruments, musicians. But I just like the background almost looked like a roller skating rink with like the stars going and stuff, and you're slow skating. But I thought it was cool. It's a hard song to sing, and at this level of the competition, you gotta wow us. She didn't wow us completely with this, but she still will in the future.
Of course.
I feel like her and Kree are on the same boat right now.
Yeah.
They just need to do something that's just
Same boat, different ocean.
I'm not good with analogies now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think they're in the same boat.
analogies
Candace does not have to. No, Candace does not have to worry.
Here's the thing. Welcome to AARP Idol. The song was dated,
Yes.
but she was fantastic doing it. I'm sorry.
Got it.
It was good, and I don't know what I enjoyed more, the song or Violet's interpretation while we were listening to the song. Yeah. Violet was jamming. You didn't even notice.
Because I only know that song from Destiny's Child. So I
You
thought,
know about the Bee Gees? Saturday Night Fever?
I know of the Bee Gees,
My
but
father
I've
looks
never
like the Bee Gees.
listened to the Bee Gees. So,
Okay.
you know, I'm Destiny's Child generation.
I'm the
so.
Bee Gees. Well, I'm not Bee Gees generation, but I love the Bee Gees. She did sing it though, because what I love about Candace is that every time she's
you're
on
just
stage,
like-
I was like, hey.
Yeah. See.
Just
You guys were bored.
emotions. No, I never said I was bored.
With
I just
her
said,
second song, I wasn't
Yeah.
that bored.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm just kidding.
Boom. Now, and here's a difference. I'm going to draw a difference between Candace and Amber here. Because, you know, Amber's been coming on. And I always thought Amber is susceptible for missing notes that Candace doesn't.
Oh.
And Candace hits the low notes. I think Amber struggles on these, and Candace, she is as strong on the lows as the highs as it.
In between.
She's flawless.
Because Candace is an incredible
And
singer.
because Candace is older,
Is she?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's like.
Are you guys gonna
8 years
dance?
older, right?
Yes, ready?
Okay, AfterBuzz first. We're gonna take a 15-second break as we do a BG rendition of. What's the name of the song?
Saturday Night Fever.
Okay, Emotion. Ready? 5,
No,
6,
this isn't it, by the
7,
way.
8. Oh yeah. Okay.
You know, this is actually one of Mark's favorite things to do.
For some reason, I was watching you. That's like I can't get the move right.
I really hope you guys are watching this show tonight, guys, because we're having a rip-roaring time. But if not, remember, subscribe on YouTube and iTunes.
Yes.
So,
Can we go to the duet?
Love us, because we love you.
absolutely, let's do it.
Ooh-wee.
My goodness.
Okay, so the duet tonight was.
Duet.
It was good because they sang it like divas, the way Mariah and Nicki asked.
Okay, it's Rihanna and.
Mickey Echo.
Thank you.
Yes.
The song is Stay, which is current. It's on the
Yes.
radio right now.
They did a great job. I didn't like that version, but
Really? Okay, why?
no, that was it. Just because Rihanna's and Mickey's version is perfect. It
Yeah,
was
but you
incredible.
can't. Yeah, but you guys would have got bored if they sang that. And they would. If they sing it that way, it's too intimate.
Well, no,
for
not
two
that they
girls
had
to
to
be
sing
singing
it
like
that way. Okay. Well, no, I don't know why I'm trying to like agree with you, but no, it was. I just didn't like the version.
Yeah, then they would have said you guys should have did something
They
different
did,
with
but
it.
here's the thing: I didn't
Never
say
happy.
it was good. I didn't say it wasn't good, but it was great.
You know what? I gotta stop it for 1 second. And we're all gonna. Derek Johnson brought up a great question. I want to ask a question. Did anyone have a moment like Philip had with Volcano last season? Have we seen? Did we see that tonight? Think about it while we finish it. While we finish up with the song with the duet. Here's the thing. With Stay, beautiful song. They did a great, powerful version. But what I like with Stay itself is that there is tenderness to the song, and I thought that's what was lacking. I thought the song was good, not great. Please.
Well, all right. First of all, incredible song written by Mickey Echo, and then, if I'm correct, he sold it to Rihanna, and she heard it and said, "I want to
Yep.
keep Mickey Echo on the."
I didn't know
track.
that, but I knew that that's what happened.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I swear. I was like, I bet you he wrote it, and I bet you he asked her. No, I swear.
Snatching wigs. But here's the thing: they did exactly what they needed to do with the song. I felt like there were some tender moments to it, and the way they built it and did like the runs at the end, I felt like they killed it. They did exactly what they had to
Yes.
do.
Okay.
It had the tender moments.
I just didn't see.
had
I saw
The
everything.
harmonies, it was like.
It didn't have the tender moments, but you know what I was most happy about was when they first put the pairs together. I was like, oh wait, Angie and Candace, like, what are they gonna sound like? They did sing.
And
well
Angie
together.
stood up to Candace.
Yeah.
She did, which I love that, and she
thought
was
Candace
turned
was gonna
around.
kill her.
And you know what? Angie had a little bit more of a diva in her. Why are you guys all?
She was feeling it tonight.
We have these secret gestures as we do the show.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You'll catch on. You'll catch
get
on,
it.
rookie.
Yeah,
What a
Angie definitely held her own.
Oh yeah,
Not only
she's
did
got
she,
did.
sass.
yeah,
She was killing it.
It was her night because she was killing every performance. But then this one,
Lo
standing
mató
up
ella.
like, to Candace, who can sing over anybody, and the fact that she stood up to her and like I felt like I don't know what was going on.
Violet.
I thought it was dead even with them singing with
Mm-hmm.
each other. It was so perfect, and
Yep.
again, I feel like I'm not a fan of anybody, but I don't like the Rihanna version. I don't like. It made me like the song, and I do not like any of her songs. And it made me really, really like the song. I want that version. I want to go download it, and I want to go, do it with my best friend and go crazy. It's just. It's one of those songs.
Wow, she took
You
it.
don't like the Rihanna version?
You like the original?
I don't.
We're not here to talk about Rihanna. We're here to talk about Idol, and Violet's entitled to her opinion.
Till she's muted.
No.
All right.
I actually love
You're happy?
But we can't mute her just yet because it's been a crazy episode. We got a lot of stuff going on, but we gotta get to the news and gossip.
that scoop.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's move. Steven, give us the music. Let's move to some news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right, this week we had a very special thing happen to the lovely Violet Kanian.
Yes,
What happened?
we did. My mic's back on. Thanks. I got asked by Pacific Rim Videos / Front Row Features to do the American Idol rehearsal red carpet, and they had just rehearsed their songs. We found out what they were singing, and it was just awesome singing, interviewing the four top girls, and they're so awesome. They're so sweet, and they're so nice.
So what's
They're
the
so
dirt?
pretty.
Did you get some dirt? What's going on?
I did. Okay, so I asked Angie, since it was her choice, if she was going to do her original. And she said no. And I asked why. And she said because she doesn't want to rush the download. So she doesn't want to sing it on the show because she doesn't want to have to go record it really fast and have it downloaded because it won't be as perfect as she probably would want it to be because it is her original song. So I asked if I asked if we would have more original music from her on the show, and she said no for the same exact reason. But will we see the original song on the finale? She said maybe.
Did she say anything about me?
She misses you, Mark. Why haven't you called her?
She was like, say hi to me again.
Okay, not only did you speak to Angie, didn't you also speak to
all of them? I mean,
girl, just spill it.
I can't even remember what we talked about.
Okay, let's say Candace. Did you guys?
I asked her what she thinks the judges are looking for to save somebody, and she thought for sure. She said she thought Janelle was going to be saved, and when she wasn't, she was like, "What do we need to do? Backflips on the stage?" So none of them know what the judges are looking for, which is exactly what we were talking about. We have no idea what the judges want to save, if they're going to use the save.
Good, I like how it's getting right now.
And those videos will be up soon, correct?
Yes, they will be up soon, and we'll have them linked.
Yeah, we're going to try to definitely put them on the links below, so make sure to check them out, guys. So, great interviews, but don't we also have some Idol, I guess?
The beef, huh?
Yeah, the beef.
The J-Lo stuff.
Yeah. Yes. And shout out to Chris Trondsen for sending me out to the carpet.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Yes, J-Lo. Okay, so rumor has it that they wanted to replace Mariah mid-season with J-Lo and bring J-Lo back. And Nigel Lythgoe, of course, is saying he hasn't heard anything about that. He hasn't been in talks about that. And he thinks the rumor probably started because there's talks about J-Lo coming back and performing on the finale. So hopefully we'll be seeing that. And supposedly Mariah's team got involved and they're going to sue if they replaced her mid-season, so they squashed it. But right now, no one knows what the truth is.
I love Jennifer Lopez.
Let's take it a step further, okay? The lovely people at TMZ, because you know it's true if TMZ says it's true.
Of course.
No, they've actually got a really deep mole in there as well, and yes, that did go down according to them, and actually, but Mariah was going to sue. She threatened to sue, and you know, TMZ, they said they broke the story first, but I don't know if you guys remember Idol chat roll. If you guys were watching our show from the beginning of the season, when Nikki and Mariah had that big battle, and they made it seem like that it was Nikki. I remember we had talked about it on the show. I actually spoke with a pretty high Fox exec way back, and she let me know that it was actually Mariah, the one that was causing all the problem. Yeah, I'm the hugest Mariah fan, but we broke it here first. So guys, yes, we did.
No, I said you're not the hugest Mariah fan.
I am.
It's because I am.
We'll get into it later. Okay, next week we will have a Mariah trivia battle.
Oh, man.
My old manager has a Mariah room in her house. I swear, on everything.
Okay, that's going to be tough to beat. Okay, but you have to stick around next week for that, guys. So enough of news and gossip. Let's move on to predictions. Okay, as we all know in American Idol AfterBuzz, we don't start with the bad stuff first. We talk about who was our favorite.
Yay!
Starting with the lovely lady to my right.
No, you go first.
Oh, passing the buck.
Can I?
Hot potato.
All right. Of course, Angie. I mean, completely and
360.
utterly.
Let me video this real quick.
180. Or
Yeah, completely. Whatever you want to call it.
Turning around.
She just completely has blown me away. She's the only one that's stepping up right now. Yeah, you getting us on video?
Yeah. Can you say it one more time?
Because it's not recording.
Who blew you away?
Because it's not going to YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Mark, since you're recording what's already being recorded, who's your fave?
Definitely loved Angie tonight. She was.
She was.
I think she had a lull in the whole season on purpose because now she's skyrocketing.
Genius.
In flight.
I know. It's like, girl, what you trying to do?
Afternoon delight. Thank you. Someone was listening.
Yeah. I want to find.
All right, so who's your fave? Yeah. Who's your fave tonight, Stephanie?
We can't
feel
hear
bad.
you.
I love my other girls, but
I know.
Hey, she stepped her game up and she put everybody in check because.
Hey, chat roll. Because we're all loving Angie. Anyone have a different favorite? Because we're all on the Angie train. Because we've been on the Angie train since the audition. Not, you know.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Some of us, she had to prove herself.
All right.
Which she did.
She did, yeah.
She did.
It's not like we were going to deny that from her, so we're happy
Right.
that she did. Good for you.
Okay, but now comes the sad moment. Who's going home?
Nobody.
Yeah.
You know what? I was
Maybe
gonna
they'll
like.
do the safe for that. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for someone
Nobody's
to leave
gonna
yet.
go.
I wanted to do,
home.
on the count of 3. Who's going home? Do we all know?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Kree.
No
Nobody.
one. Oh!
What the?
Kree is going home. I've never been more certain about anything in my life.
Wow.
They're not gonna use the
Kree
save.
is
They're not
gonna
going to
be
use the
in the
save. No,
bottom.
they're not even using the save. Kree is going to go home. She's going to be in the bottom with
Amber.
Amber, and we will see Candace and Angie sing that Rihanna song again in the finale.
So before we end, we have
What? Get out of here. What
we have
is
what
this?
JC and Steph promised us.
Oh!
Oh!
I don't want to.
All right, so that ends another awesome AfterBuzz. So, go ahead.
Come on, guys. You didn't know the lyrics.
Ella no es de verdad.
I don't know.
La amo como extranjera.
Yo también lo amo porque ella es de historia y no la
This is
de
getting
verdad. Ella lo tiene todo.
Okay, I'm not even going to do that. You guys are terrible.
Yeah, we just did it in Spanish,
Yeah,
yo.
we did.
All
Why?
right.
Oh, see?
Because we're Colombianos.
Okay, for the other Colombian, not Shakira, where can they find you?
They could find me on Instagram and on WordPress.com. Follow my blog. It's called A Virginia State of Mind.
A Virginia State of Mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cute. I like
wait, and
that.
I forgot. Hey, Steven, thank you for running the 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, thanks, man.
seriously,
butt.
he's a part-time model and he has enough time to come here to
Wow, you're
run the show as well. Okay.
amazing.
Violet, where can we find
You
you?
guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and what's the other one? Twitter.
Yeah, all of
at
them.
Violet Kanian. Say hi.
Yo, and you can find me Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Marky Allen. Hey, man.
Oh!
Marky Allen or markyallen.com. Check it out. Yeah.
Mark.
And of course, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at JC Rubio TV. So for Steven, Violet, Stephanie, Mark, I'm JC. We are the American Idol After Show, AfterBuzz. Stay tuned for the season finale of the Rachel Zoe Project. Good night, everybody.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Be like Selena.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.